Welcome to Bill's Bridge Tip of the Day, Wednesday, March 13th, 2013. Roman key card with the minor suits. Whatever you learned in the past, throw it away because you're doing something totally different. Most of you think that 4-0 trump means on a key card or some kind of blackwood. Not with minor suits. This is a different structure. So put on your seatbelts. 4-0 trump is not Roman key card blackwood in a minor suit in almost all cases. 5-0 trump is not the king ass. Clean the slate and start over from scratch. The problem with 4-0 trump as a key card ask is it's too high. You can't stop at the 6 level or the 5 level in a minor suit. There's not enough bidding space. So we start over. Way back in January, I gave you kickback 1430 as an alternative. And that solves part of the problem. In fact, that's really the first step toward heading toward Roman key card for a minor suit. It's where you bid the suit just above the trump suit, typically as a jump. You can review it if you want, but we're going to go a little further. We're going to go a couple steps beyond that. The problem with kickback is that you and your partner really have to be on the same wavelength. You've got to work out when it applies. When is it a key card ask? When it is a splinter bid? When is it a key bid? And you can easily get confused. Barring exceptions, Roman key card blackwood is not the same bid as the bid that sets the trump suit in the minor suit. So, when is a bid Roman key card? First of all, let's agree that we play the inverted minors. Some people go so far to say that a single raise in a minor is forcing to game. Others say it's forcing to 2 of a minor. Let's agree at least that it is forcing for one round. And that's what I say. Some people play that way and they do the crisscross jump like 1 club, 2 diamonds is a limit raise in club, 1 diamond, 3 clubs is a limit raise in diamonds. I don't like it, but some people play that. Roman key card blackwood works even over interference. And remember that also. When is Roman key card blackwood a question? A jump fit showing jump by a passed hand followed by a trump suit at the 4 level is a new structure you probably haven't heard before, so let me review what it is. It goes to another construct which is not popular today, and that is a jump shift being strong as opposed to being weak. I would agree to a jump shift being strong over interference, but with no interference, I like to play it as strong. Here's the situation. Your partner passes, and now you open a club, and your partner jumps. What does that show? One thing it could show is 5 cards in the suit jump plus support. So it's a bit showing raise. Shows 2 suits. If you agree to that, then 4 clubs, a rebid of the minor suit is Roman key card blackwood. And it's in clubs and spades because there's 2 suits involved. We covered this earlier. So there's actually not 5 and 2 queens, but we only answer to the queen of trump. Another technique after the jump shift is a rebid of 2-0. This is another thing that you might add to your bidding repertoire. So that's for a short suit. Here's how it works. If the person who jumped shift bids one of the 2 unbid suits, he shows a singleton or void. Well, if it's 5-5, he should have a singleton or void. If he rebids the minor suit, he's showing 5-4, 2-2, with no singleton or void, but the suit that he jumped in is only 4, but it is a good 4. It has 3 or 4 honors. In the example we gave, we have 4 spades with 3 of the top 4 honors. After the 2-0 bid, a bid of the minor at the 4 level is still Roman key card blackwood. Case 3, raise of responders 1, 2, responders rebid of 4. Is Roman key card 1430 in diamonds. just like we said. A rebid of opener's minor suit after opening single raise. For example, 1 club, 2 clubs. Opener is looking for 3 and a trump, so he's showing a stopper, but now responder goes straight to 4 clubs. So only key card block working club. The same with diamond bid suit. Another case, 2 over 1 game force. Bid of 4 of the agreed suit is the only key card in that suit. For an example, open a major, 2 minor over 1. Opener sets the trump suit with his raise, and now going to 4 is 1434. It could be the other way around. A major, 2 of the minor, partner bids, opener rebids the minor, and now responder bids it. The raise and 4 diamonds is now 1430. Case 6. After a 2-level reverse and 3-level agreement. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 hearts is a reverse. 3 diamonds set with game forcing and sets the diamonds. 4 diamonds is now 1530. Case 7. 4 suit sequence. And then agree to 1 of opener suit 3-level. 1 heart, 1 spade. 2 diamonds. Game forcing. Opener's not interested, 2 no trump. He has fewer than 3 hearts. Responder now bids 3 clubs, sets the trump suit. Opener is still not interested, 3 no, but 4 clubs is the only key card block. Club. Case 8. If either side makes a strong jump shift followed by a 3-level agreement. Now, as I said before, some of you would disagree if responder makes a jump shift. I would concur. I would prefer to have strong jump shift without competition to be strong. But the case I'm giving, it's the responder, it's the opener who jumps, not the responder. So, at least in this example, you probably wouldn't disagree. 1 club, 1 heart, 2 spades is game forcing. 3 clubs sets the trump suit, and 4 clubs is one and key card. Case 9. Opener rebids a minor and responder splinters. 1 club, 1 heart, 2 clubs, 3 spades. That's a splinter raise. That's holding clubs by implication. 4 clubs is now Roman key card. Here's a case that is not Roman key card. Second round jump with 4 of opener second bid suit. No, it's not Roman key card. It is a game try. 1 club, 1 heart, 2 diamonds, 4 diamonds. Slam try, actually. No sense to go backward. So slam try, 2 suited hand. It's not Roman key card. So, that's where we're coming from. Tomorrow, we're going to cover the asking bid structure. Roman key card block, which is similar to what you've seen before. But there's differences in these two things. A specific king ask, SKA, and a specific suit ask, SSA. We'll cover that tomorrow.